Okay, so Saturday night at Twin River, Ballys, Lincoln, Rhode Island, we have the First Lady CES ring announcer, Miss Margaret Cresta. And then we have the superstar up-and-coming Alejandro Paulino, ElaBusador. What a great, tough fight he had from the Brazilian, Esteban Falcoa. Comes in, using a stiff jab, moving around, filling each other out, trying to gain respect. Falcoa with the seemingly lucky punch and controversial knockdown. Oh, they were throwing bombs early on, early rounds. And Alejandro looks a little confused, didn't really know what happened, didn't know why, but stayed focused. And boy, did he get revenge with the power shots that he loves to throw and loves to come forward and fight and throw bombs and trade. And man, Falcoa just didn't have enough to keep him off. I mean, look at this here. Look at these shots. I don't know how he survived 8 rounds of this. And here we have at the end of round, little talking, cheap respect, whatever. And then we have some round card ladies getting some attention there. And then the redemption of the 8th round early knockdown. Looked like he was going to be out, but he got up and made it through and survived the rest of the
news. WBC United States champion. How you feel?
I feel great.
How'd you do it? That was a tough fight.
It was a tough fight, but we just come to fight. Anybody that's in front of me, I'm gonna just I don't know. I'm not gonna beat them up. I'm ElaBusador for a reason, man.
I mean, you did. You abused the heck out of him. Shoot. I mean, how did you pull it off? It looked like they called it a knockdown, slip in the first round.
I really don't know. I gotta go back and see it, but I was literally pushing back, so it was so quick. I was like, what the fuck happened? But I did touch the canvas with my glove, so I don't know. It was just the glove, but I guess.
Did you get tired in there at all?
Not really. Like my last fight, I got tired in the last 2 rounds. This fight, I didn't get tired. So, it was a really all-out war, and I still got energy. So you probably saw me a little tired, but I wasn't tired anyway. Yeah.
So now you're a 2-division champion. You got 2 belts, right? 130, 135.
Yeah, I fight both weight classes.
What's next? Or who's next?
I'll fight anybody, you know me, but I just want to fight people that are ranked ahead of me so I can just go up the ladder so I can fight for a world title, either weight class. I just came up, my last 3 fights, then I won 30, and they told me, you want to fight for the WBC? I won 35, I was like, fuck it, I go up. He came up with weight, so he was a lot bigger than me, so.
Yeah, it looked like that.
Yeah, but.
He was 2 pounds overweight, you let him slide. Yeah. Did you feel that made a little factor in maybe the knockout earlier?
Probably to the punch a little better because it was bigger. That's about it, probably. You know what I'm saying? If it was like 130, I would have stopped him.
You would have definitely stopped him earlier, yeah. But man, hell of a fight. Congratulations. I wish you all the best. And there's a lot of guys around here. They're looking for that strap. They're coming for you.
Come get it. It's right here.
What do you gotta say to them?
Anybody in England that want this belt, I'm here. I fight 4 times a year, 5 times a year, so we can get it whenever. You know what I'm saying?
You're the king of New England. How's it feel? You carrying the torch?
I feel good.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel good.
Anything you want to say to the fans for coming out?
I want to appreciate all the fans that support me. We're going all the way to the top. I appreciate you guys.
All right. Gato, está bien.
And that was that, 17-0 with 13 knockouts and 2 belts, undefeated.
And here we are with Esteban Falcoa after the fight, all the way from Brazil. Tough fight. You put up, man, very close. Knockdown in the...
Foi uma luta parelha.
Yes. Adversário é muito duro, né? Mas eu também senti meu travado nessa luta.
He was really good, but I felt like I was a little stiff. I wasn't loose enough. That's what he's saying.
What the problem, the difficulty that we had is he was 5 pounds over the day before the weigh-in. And we had him running in the middle of the night. And then we had him running in the morning. We had him running before it came, and it just was
It showed actually at the weigh-in, and that's what they were saying too, that he looked hungry.
Right.
They did. And then when I was talking to you, you looked kind of drained.
Oh, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't good.
Yeah. But so you think that's the reason for the loss? Because you put up, I
Você
mean,
acha que essa foi a razão, seu condicionamento
His
físico?
feet weren't
Pra você não
moving.
ter feito uma luta
And that's
melhor?
all we worked on, and then he was like 10 over 2 days before we were ready to leave. And then we started running, and where I think we screwed up is we were trying to make the weight with the rubber gear, but we did it in New York, and we were in a place without heat. So he would work out for 3 hours and lose a pound. So it just
didn't go your way.
it
Bad
didn't
week.
go our way.
Bad week.
It's not a good week.
Well, Mr. Estevan, I'm a former fighter myself. I got 27 fights.
Eu sou um ex-lutador com 25 lutas.
I know the feeling of defeat.
Eu sei como é que a gente se sente quando a gente não ganha.
I know right now you're not feeling, good or positive, but
Eu sei que
in my
você está se
opinion,
sentindo muito bem nem positivo.
I would keep my head up and feel great
Mas
because
se eu fosse você, eu continuaria com a minha cabeça erguida.
you fought a very tough guy,
Porque você é um
young,
cara bem duro, jovem.
fresh, and everything that you were going against, you're against all odds. You're in his hometown, etc.
E você lutou contra o cara da casa e tal.
And you're the true definition of what a warrior and fighter is.
Você é uma definição do que um guerreiro
Thank
é.
Yeah, because you didn't quit.
Você
I
não
mean,
desistiu em momento algum.
He hit you with some good shots. You hit him with some good shots.
Você atingiu ele com bons golpes, mas ele também te atingiu com bons golpes.
Yeah.
He told me you hurt him
Ele
with
me
the
falou que
body
ele machucou você, você machucou ele algumas
in
vezes.
like the 4th or 5th round.
No quarto ou quinto round,
You hurt him. He said he was trying to go for the knockout, but then you hit him to the body and
ele estava tentando
hurt
um
him.
nocaute, e aí você
So-
bateu na linha da cintura dele e machucou ele.
Yeah.
It was a battle, and that's what fans want to see
Foi uma
as
batalha,
a
isso que os fãs gostam de assistir.
as a prize fighter. That's what people want to see.
As pessoas querem ver isso, um bom jogador.
I mean, I don't know if there's words I can say to you to make you feel good or better, but
Não sei se tem palavras que
Next
possam dizer
time,
que façam você ficar melhor.
don't give up because you got some skills. You switched to southpaw, right-handed.
Você
You know,
lutou
was that part of your strategy as well?
Você
He always
de
does that.
direita,
He
de
goes
esquerda.
back and forth, back and forth. He fights. He's ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Because you would,
Depois dessa luta, eu creio que eu vou voltar mais forte, mais preparado para a próxima. Vai aparecer mais oportunidade para mim.
I believe after this fight, I'm going to train harder to get better opportunities for my career.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
A little bit harder.
Não é uma derrota que vai fazer eu parar.
It's not because I lost, I'm going to give up.
Right.
Not at all.
Right. You got a bright, in my opinion, I've been around a long time. I think you got a bright future.
Na minha opinião, eu acho que você tem um futuro brilhante.
You could
Thank
fight.
you.
You could fight with anybody. I mean, that kid there got all like 80% knockouts, and you went all 8 rounds. And I think you just got fatigued.
E você lutou pra ele com
We
os 8 rounds.
we learned one lesson. We were morons trying to make weight in cold, and it killed us. And I was saying to him, how is it possible? We just did 20 rounds straight. How'd you lose 1 pound?
Yeah.
I used to be 10 over, and I'd make the weight the next
Yeah,
day
yeah.
with rubber gear and heat.
Yeah. Me
You know?
too. Yeah.
Because we used to put the ice on the thermostats, so the room would go up to 100 degrees.
Yeah.
He would go for 2 hours and lose 1 pound. What the hell?
Yeah.
And what we did was beat him into the ground.
It's because he came from Brazil like a month and a half ago, but it's like 90 degrees on a daily basis there.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
believe-
here you have it. Stay tuned for part 2.